Hello and welcome here today for the PremierLiga for Matchday 11, and these are the matches we are featuring here today. We're starting first as we're going to have Waynord playing at home today against Parentos. And the other match we also be featuring here today will be at Chesco Blue Tigers Stadium at Tamford Bridge, as we have the Chesco Blue Tigers taking against Georgington City here, featuring for Matchday 11 of the PremierLiga. And also the game highlights for all the other matches also be featuring here today as well. But now let's get to the first matchup, starting first, shall we? As we are going to Warefield Stadium, as it's going to be Waynord playing here today against Parentos. And let's get to the matchup between the two teams. And we are live here today, here at the Warefield Stadium here today, as it's Waynord here playing at home against Parentos. A very huge matchup in the cards here today between the two sets of teams in the PremierLiga. As we know, Parentos, of course, are currently third place in the PremierLiga, while Waynord, however, are just outside of those Champions League positions here so far, going into Matchday 11 here today. But can Waynord, however, get the result in the bag and potentially move towards that top 4 position that they want to be after missing out last season in 5th place? And they're hoping to get up to 4th. The lineup today we have is Aguero up front. We have Lewandowski up front with Mkhitaryan and Modric. We got Iniesta, Vieira and Golstinho. And also Van Dijk and Vidic in defence and Neuer in goal. For Parentos, however, we've got up front, we've got his Erling Haaland, accompanied by Robert Cliff. We have his Donny van der Beek, Ronaldinho, Savic, Kaka, and also Thomas Partey, and also John Smith and Skegnia and Greg Smith, and also Akafif, the goalkeeper for Parentos here today. And we are live here between the two sides here. And here we go. And let's get this contest underway, shall we? And it is Waynord kick-off here at Warefield Stadium here. As it's Waynord playing against Parentos. Golstinho. Now is Vieira. And now Aguero. And now Robert Lewandowski. Now to Golstinho. Crossing into the box here. A goal! And what a start to the matchup it is from Sergio Aguero. The Argentina time scores to make it 1-0 to Waynord. What a great goal there. Vieira there, pass the ball there to Aguero. And then Lewandowski there gave the ball to across there from a header from Sergio Aguero. And now it's 1-0 to Waynord in the 5th minute in the game. And now it's 1-0 Waynord. What a start to the red and white striped side, as they are leading by 1-0. And now it's Erling Haaland. Okay, lost control of the ball now. Throw now for Waynord in this match. Now throws it now to Luka Modric. Now here's Mkhitaryan. And now here's Golstinho now. Press on here. And now here's Robert Lewandowski. He's through. It could be a chance, it could be. And oh, it could have been. Good defending there from Parentos. Now Kaka wins the ball. Now to Erling Haaland. Now to Robert Cliff. And now here's Vieira now. Golstinho. And now here's Mkhitaryan now. Press on here now to Robert Lewandowski. And now here's Ronaldinho. And now here's Robert Cliff now. Up front here. Sharp as a wire now. And now free kick here for Parentos here. Now Cliff. And now here's Erling Haaland. Haaland, and right to the hands of Manuel Neuer. Safe hands there from him. Now boots it away now. And now here's Thomas Partey. Pass it back now to the goalkeeper, Akafif. Now boots the ball now to Ronaldinho. And now, okay, now is, won the ball back now. Aguero now for Waynord here. Now they're going to a counter-attack here, looking for a second goal here. Aguero. Now Kaka now, okay, John Smith wins the ball back here. Now here's Erling Haaland. Now Robert Cliff. Now Haaland. Now Kaka. Now Kaka's running up sharp here. And now Virgil van Dijk wins the ball nicely there. Pass it now back there to Vuj. Now here's Mkhitaryan now. And now here's Partey now to Robert Cliff. Now to Erling Haaland. Now Donny van der Beek. And now Erling Haaland! A goal! And Haaland scores! And he puts it in as a goal and an equaliser for the Norwegian forward. And scores to make it 1-1 in the match. And Haaland equalises, and that's something that is to say there for Parentos, because they've got themselves back in the game. And now a great goal there from Erling Haaland, and he makes it 1-1 in the match. Very good ball, I've got to say there, from Partey. And then Robert Cliff gave there nicely there to Donny van der Beek. and then right straight down to Haaland, 1v1 to Neuer, and he puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-1. And now here's Van Dijk. Now here's Vieira. And now, okay, Parentos win the ball back here. Now Thomas Partey. And now Savic. And now here's Robert Cliff. Now here's Donny van der Beek. Okay, good defender there from Virgil van Dijk. Now Mkhitaryan now. And now here's Ronaldinho now to Donny van der Beek. Now Erling Haaland's through. He might go for a second, and a save right there from Manuel Neuer to stop that one from going to the back of the net. And now it's going to be a corner here for... Was it off? Well, corner kick? Yeah, corner kick. Save there from Neuer. Corner there for Parentos before half-time. Maybe a second could come. It could come. It could. Okay, Neuer though. Great save from him. And a corner here for Parentos. Now he's going to cross in here from Ronaldinho. Now cross in. Header. Okay, now Modric wins the ball. Now it's Modric. And that's that. Half time. And the score is half time. It's Weynoord 1. Parentos 1 here in the match here at the Wearfield Stadium. 1-1. And now we are back here for the second half. And here we go. Now Greg Smith. Now is Greg Smith here. Nicely passed there down to Savic. And now here's Donny van der Beek. Now Van der Beek here. And now Van Dijk. Now here's Golstinho. And now here's Patrick Vieira. And now here's Vieira now to Robert Lewandowski. And now Mkhitaryan. Now Robert Lewandowski. Now it's Partey. Ronaldinho. Now Cliff. Now Haaland. Now Haaland. Now Kaka. And now it's Vidic. Now to Neuer, boots the ball away. Clearance away there from the Weynoord goalkeeper. Now to Mkhitaryan. Now to Vieira. Now Mkhitaryan. And now here's Ronaldinho now on the ball. Here's Robert Cliff. Now Cliff. Now to Donny van der Beek. Haaland's through. Haaland's through. It could be. Good defending there now. Good cover up there from Vieira now. Now here's Sergio Aguero now for Weynoord. Now it's Iniesta. Now nice ball there. Okay. Now it's Greg Smith. Now Kaka. Now nice sharp there here from Kaka here. Now pass to Erling Haaland. Haaland's through. He's 1v1 and a goal for Parentos. Hit the post into the back of the net, and Parentos are in front away from home. I cannot believe it. And the Parentos Way supporters in the other end will be so delighted to see Erling Haaland score 2 goals against Weynoord here today. Not 1 goal, but 2 goals. And Weynoord have been absolutely poor here today at home. And they've absolutely conceded another goal to put Parentos in the lead by 2 goals to 1. And obviously Bernardo Silva now comes on, and Mkhitaryan comes off for Weynoord here. And I think Carlo Ancelotti will not be happy about how the way his team's played so far this game. And now it's 2-1 here for Parentos. And now here's Vieira. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And now Donny van der Beek. Okay, that's going to be a free kick here for Weynoord here in this match. Okay, it's a free kick. Bernardo Silva was actually fouled in a way. It's going to be a free kick here for Weynoord in this match. And now here's Luka Modric will take the free kick. Okay, good defending there from Parentos right there. Very sharp there. Now it's Erling Haaland now. Nice pressing on here from Haaland. And now it's Modric. Now Aguero. Now John Smith wins it. Now Donny van der Beek. Good ball there to Erling Haaland. Maybe a hat-trick. And good skid away clearance there from Manuel Neuer. And now here's Vieira now. What a game we've had so far. From actually leading 1-0 to Weynoord now to 2-1 down there against Parentos here. Not looking good. And now it's Ronaldinho now. Now here's, okay, lost the ball now to De Vuj. Now to Vidic. Now Vidic now to Iniesta. Now to Vieira. Now to Bernardo Silva here. And now Donny van der Beek wins the ball back here. Oh, lost it. Lost the ball now back to Weynoord here. Now it's Balotelli. Oh, that could have been Balotelli's goal. But it's gone wide for a goal kick. And the super sub, Mario Balotelli, could have made it 2-2 there. But he kicks it very high into the crowd. And it's still 2-1 to Parentos in the match. Okay, it's going to be a goal kick here. Now, Akafif will take it. Nice boot away there from Akafif. Now here's Modric wins the ball back nicely again here. Now Modric. And now it's Greg Smith. Now Smith now pressed on here on the counter attack here. The fullback here. Pressed on here for Prantos. Maybe a goal here for Greg Smith. And a save. That could have been his first goal of the season. It could have been if he scored that one. And it was a great save there for Neuer to stop that one. And now it's going to be a corner kick here for Prantos in the late stage of the matchup. I don't see Winnall getting back in the game now, I don't personally think. Because we're now on stoppage time now. And the time the ball gets cleared away, I think it'll be at the end of the match. Now Ronaldinho now cross it into the box here. Nice head away there from Winnall now. Now Partey. Oh, good defending there. And now it's game over. And Prantos win here away from home. As 2 goals from Erling Haaland to keep them in 3rd place in the PremierLiga. As it ends here 2-1 to Prantos. Very disappointing match for that team. We were 1-0 up in the game. We were very sharp in the first half. We were had a sharp tempo. Before half time, we conceded a silly goal. But at the end of the match, we could have tried something maybe to get the second goal in our end. But unfortunately, it wasn't the case. And Prantos, fair play to them. They got themselves the win. And Haaland was a very good player. And we tried our best, but we weren't good enough in the game. I'm very proud of the lads here today. You know, we've got another victory in our belts and we are still in the top 4 position. And that's a good sign for us because we've been really hoping for that position for a very long time since our club was formed 4 years ago. And Erling Haaland scoring 2 great goals away from home is astonishing for us and phenomenal for us. And I'm very pleased of him to really carry the team today. And now we've got ourselves the 3 points. And we are still in 3rd position. That's a back-to-back wins for us. And hopefully we can continue this form going to our next match. Well played there for Erling Haaland to score 2 goals away from home. 2 crucial goals to keep their momentum alive in the PremierLiga. But now let's get to our second match we are featuring here today. As we have Georgetown City playing away from home to Chesico Blue Tigers at Stamford Bridge. And a big match up here today between Chesico Blue Tigers and Georgetown City here today in this big magnitude of a match because City are trying to get themselves back in winning ways and they did that in the last couple of games so far this season because they did drop points and did actually lose the City results at the start of the season under Roberto Mancini. They're actually in the bottom half of the table they were 1 point so far in the last 11 games of the season. And now they're in the top half of the table, outside of the European places in 8th or 9th place in the PremierLiga. But hopefully here today, they can maybe get something, a result maybe, to hopefully put the pressure on to the teams above them in that top 4 race. For Chesico, we've got Salah up front and Sadio Mane. We've got Minamino, we've got Ericsson and Luis Matas and Nabil Keita. And also we've got Pau Torres in defence and goalkeeper be Leno. For Georgetown City, we have his Hershey up front with Messi and Neymar. We have his Ziyech and Maradona and Barella. And also Cellini and Boateng. And also goalkeeper will be Mark ter Stegen for the team itself. Okay, let's get it underway right now. Chesico Blue Tigers now kick off this match. And here we go. And let's get it underway right now as it's Chesico Blue Tigers play here against Georgetown City. It's Pau Torres, now to Bellerin. Now it's Ericsson. Now it's Sadio Mane. Now Minamino now. Now lost the ball now to Diego Maradona now. Here's nice ball. Now pass there to Thomas Hersey now. Now to Messi. And now here's Matt Nelson here. Now to Salah. And now it's Mo Salah. And now it's Sadio Mane. And now back again. Okay, now it's Ziyech. Ziyech now. Okay, lost it there to Messi. Now Maradona. Now Hersey now on the attack here. Now to Messi. Now Messi now to Hersey. 1v1. And oh, wait a second, a penalty. And the referee pointed to the spot. That's a foul there from the German goalkeeper Bernd Leno. And the referee pointed to the spot. And Chesico Blue Tigers, the home team, have been absolutely give away a penalty like that. The goalkeeper got a yellow card, by the way, Bernd Leno. And now Thomas Hersey gets Georgetown City a penalty. And it's a yellow card, though, for Bernd Leno to foul him like that. He was the last man he was. And now it's a penalty for Georgetown City. And it would be Messi. Take the penalty here. Lionel Messi for Georgetown City. And And he saved there for Bernd Leno. The German saves Messi's penalty. He's been booked already as well. He's been saved that penalty. He saved himself from that. And a great save from him in the match. And now Maradona wins it back here for Georgetown City here in this game. Now to Aurier. And now here's now Nebai Keita now. Here's a chance here for Mo Salah. Now to Minamino here for Cheska Blue Tigers now. Now to, okay, lost the ball back now to Stegen now. Now boots the ball away. Now to Thomas Hersey. Now to Neymar. Now Neymar now. Now to Diego Maradona. Now Maradona now to Hersey maybe. Okay, lost the control now. Here's Minamino. Now Mateus. And now here's Bellerin. And now Eriksson. And now Luth Mateus. And now is Eriksson crossed into the box here. Oh, it could be a header from Salah. What a save there from ter Stegen. And now it's Mateus now. Shot, save again there from the keeper. What a save there from the German. He made a great save, I've got to say. I'll tell you that now. He made a very good save out of that. And now throwing out for Chesapeake Blue Tigers. Very sharp they've been so far for Chesapeake in the last 10 minutes of the game. Now, a chance there from Minamino. Save again there from the goalkeeper. Now Alaba. Now passing now to Neymar. Now Neymar now to Thomas Hersey. Now Thomas Hersey now pings it all the way now to Lionel Messi. Now Messi now into the box maybe. Could be a goal. Oh, that could have been. But it's gone wide for a goal kick there. That could have been the chance to make it 1-0 City. And Messi right there. Nice cross from him. And a header right there. But it's gone wide for a goal kick. He looks very furious, he does there, Thomas Hersey. That didn't go in. It's just going to be now a goal kick here for Chestergo. And now he'll take it. Bernd Leno will take the goal kick. Now boots it away. Now Salah. And now here's Pau Torres. Now Minamino. Now is Sadio Mane. Okay, lost control of the ball back to Boateng now. Cleared away there from ter Stegen. And that's half time at the break here at Stamford Bridge. Goalless at the end of the match here. Messi could have scored, but saved by Leno to stop that one for going to the back of the net. And it's now 0-0. And we are back here for the second half. And here we go. We are live. And now is Diego Maradona now. Here's to Neymar. Good defending there now for Pau Torres. Now Salah. Now for Lufa Mateus. Pau Torres. Now Eriksson. Okay. That's now going to be a throw now for Chesapeake Blue Tigers. Now is Eriksson. Now Eriksson. Now Mane. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been the goal right there. That could have been. It could have been 1-0 Chesapeake. I've got to say, it was a good chance. I've got to say there from the Senegalese. Could have gone in though, but it's gone wide for a goal kick for Georgetown City. And now a goal kick will be taken. Now ter Stegen will take the goal kick. Now is Hersey. Now is Messi. Now Messi. Now for Maradona now. Now he's back to the keeper there. Now Bernd Leno clears it away. And now is Matt Nelson. Now Nebai Keita now to Salah. And now here's Nebai Keita now for maybe so could be. Okay, that's going to be a foreign now for foreign. And the substitution has been made. Matthias will be coming off and Jeffrey Cooper will be coming on for Chesapeake Blue Tigers. Now here's a foreign out. Now Nebai Keita. Cross it in. Now is Ziyech. Oh, nice attack there from Hakim Ziyech there. Press on here. Nice pressing counter attack here from Hakim Ziyech. Ziyech now to Messi. Now Messi. To Maradona right there. Now to Hersey. A goal for Georgetown City. And finally, just finally, the breakthrough has been sealed in the 68th minute of the game. And Georgetown City are 1-0 up. And Chesapeake Blue Tigers look downhearted. A great goal for City. And now we start off the kick-off here. It's 1-0 to Georgetown City. Now is Marco Reus. Now Pau Torres. Now Hector Bellerin. Now nice ball there from Hector. Nice defend there from Boateng here. Now to Ziyech. Now to Neymar. Neymar. Maradona right there. Pass it nicely there to Messi. Messi. Hersey. Oh, good defending right there from Georgetown City right there. Keep that away. Now it's Salah. Now Jeffrey Cooper. They're looking to get themselves back in the game here. Lost the ball now to Alaba. Now to Ziyech. Now Ziyech now press on here for City. Hersey's through. His second goal. And it is 2-0 to Georgetown City. And Chester Go Blue Tigers have conceded another goal at home here at Tatford Bridge. And Georgetown City supreme with a great goal like that. And Hersey equalises. And now it's 2-0 to Georgetown City. Good goal. And Ziyech right there with the assist. Great long narrow pass there to Hersey. Then it was beaten. And he couldn't help that one. And there's no defending whatsoever at the back though for Chester. It's now 2-0. And now it will be Minamino will be coming off. And Xherdan Shaqiri will be coming on for Chester Go Blue Tigers now. In the next 10 minutes before the end of the game. Here we go. 10 minutes be played before injury time. And it's 2-0 to City. I don't see any way back now for Chester Go Blue Tigers. And now here's Xherdan Shaqiri. Now to Salah. Now here's Barella. Now Barella now to Neymar. Now to Hersey. He's through. It could be 3-0. It could be a hat-trick. It could be. And a save there from Leno. Chester Go Blue Tigers look humiliating themselves here in the second half. And it was 1v1. Very sharp it was there from Hersey. But he was a save though to stop that one from going to the back of the net. And now it's going to be a corner kick in the game. So corner. Messi will take it. Cross into the box. Could be free and there's a goal kick. And a goal kick there from Leno. Boots the ball away. Now to header there nicely there to Hersey. Now Messi. Could be free. Save there from Leno to stop that one. 5 minutes remaining of stoppage time remaining. 5 minutes to go until the end of the match. 5 minutes to go. I don't see any way back now for Chester, of course. They've got to hope for the best. And it'll be over any minute now. It could be. And now clearance here from Ziyech. And that's all over. And City have won their match from 2 goals from Thomas Hersey. And it ends here to that Tatford Bridge as Chester Blue Tigers 0, Georgetown City 2. Disappointing for the lads here today. I thought we tried to get something. We were very sharp. We were in the first half to not concede a goal. And we were very, very good. Luckily, Leno did save the penalty. It could have been 1-0 from a goal from Messi. But we held on to half-time. And then in the second half, I thought Hersey really dominated our defence. And fair play to him. And we deserved to lose after that. A great win there for Georgetown City from 2 goals from Thomas Hersey to stop Chester Blue Tigers from getting anything in the matchup. And he deserves to be the player of the game here in today's match. But now, let's get now to the game highlights with all the other match coverage here in the PremierLiga for Matchday 11 across the country here in the PremierLiga. It was a nice cross from a free kick from Michael Landry to cross the ball into the box. No one there marking Aaron Moy. And Moy gives himself a goal from a header from no man marking. And Hassenfield Terriers lead at the Gunner Park Stadium, the team who are top of the PremierLiga by 1-0. And that's very disorganised in defending right there. And if you're top of the PremierLiga, you can't make mistakes like that. And it's now 1-0 to Hassenfield Terriers. And Addis Gunners paid the price in the first 10 minutes in the game. Angel Di Maria was very sharp, he was, and crossed the ball into Aubameyang, and the bicycle kick was struck, but it went wide for a goal kick. And however, it was a nice press in there from Luis Suarez to press on to Aubameyang, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was on the counter-attack and strikes it home in the roof of the net to make it 1-1 before half-time. And that was a great goal, that was, as Suarez passed the ball nicely there to Aubameyang, and he got himself a goal to make it 1-1 in the matchup. Very nicely set and done for Adders Gunners after when Hassonfield led on in that early stage of the game. However, Hassonfield Terriers trying to get themselves to make it 2-1 in the matchup, but Christian Herrico strikes it, but hit the post for a goal kick. It was a nice counter-attack as Daley Blin passed it there to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Aubameyang was 1v1 to the goalkeeper there, Jens Lehmann, and strikes in that bottom corner of the goal, and the Gabonese forward scores, and finally they got themselves in the lead to make it 2-1, as the team who are top of the Premier League at the moment got themselves in front for the first time in this match. And Marigo there for Hassonfield Terriers was actually sharpening himself 1v1 though to Oliver Kahn. There was an elbow from Sergio Ramos deliberately, and then it was a bit of a pushing and shoving right there between Mariga and also Sergio Ramos. But then, however, Hogman separated Mariga away from Ramos, and they got themselves a free kick after that elbow he committed deliberately for Hassonfield Terriers. And however, as a free kick was taken, as it was George Jones who crossed it in, and it was a nice little deflected header but went to the hands of Oliver Kahn and didn't go anywhere from that. And then, however, it was a nice chance to make it 3-1, and Suarez strikes it, but Kahn saved it. However, the match ended here today from 2 goals from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to get back from trailing by 1-0 to 2-1, and they retain themselves still at the top of the table of the PremierLiga, as it was Adders Gunners 2, Hassonfield Terriers 1. It took Inter Taloga at least 3-4 minutes in the game to get themselves in front, as it was actually Mbappe tapped it in away from Bill Hilton to make it 1-0 to Hassonfield Terriers, and Ten Hag's side are in the lead. And then 14 minutes later in the game, Zinchenko passed the ball to Linciano Martinez, then Mbappe to Griezmann, and he made it 2-0 to Inter Taloga. And then Taloga got themselves 2 goals in front, and Ten Hag's side has extended their lead against Sporting San Lake here at the Santo Park Stadium. There was a chance for Inter Taloga from Frankie de Jong, pressed on the Sporting San Lake defence, and Lisandro Martinez almost scored his first goal of the season, but it was saved by Bill Hilton to keep that one out. Then, however, Inter Taloga from Frankie de Jong actually passed the ball very nicely right there down to Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe right there almost scored, but went wide. However, Inter Taloga, won the ball back as Lisandro Martinez passed the ball nicely there to Griezmann. And then Mbappe was very sharp 1v1 to Bill Hilton, and then scored in that bottom corner of the goal to score his the 3rd goal of the matchup. And Mbappe made it 3 for Inter Taloga. 3 goals and 3 points for Inter Taloga here today to put themselves still in that top 4 position, as 2 goals from Kylian Mbappe and 1 for Griezmann, as it ends Taloga 3, Sporting San Lake 0. Wasn't really much in the game between Los Andras and Red Bull Tometo at the Red Bull Arena here in Tometo, but Henry Alekalu had a shot deflected off a defender there from Will Wilson, and was deflected off for a corner for Los Andras. And then Paul Gascoigne for Los Andras crossed the ball into the box and got themselves almost a chance for a goal, however, but it was actually headed away from the Red Bull Tometo's defence. We had to wait to the second half to get themselves the first goal of the match, as Falcao passed the ball to Alan Shearer, and nice little pass into that bottom corner of the goal to put Los Andras 1-0 up in the match here at the Red Bull Arena, to put Los Andras 1 goal up in the game. And Los Andras got themselves the 3 points of victory over Red Bull Tometo, and Red Bull don't give you wings at home, as Los Andras ended that by 1-0. And Padres Impact got themselves a chance, and they actually almost did, as Lacazette striked it, hit the defence and went for a corner kick. And obviously Padres Impact, however, from Yuri Tillemans, passed ball to Zinedine Zidane, back to Tillemans, striked it, but almost scored, bit the keeper, but didn't beat the goal. Straight from a return back from half-time, a goal was scored as Yuri Tillemans made it 1-0 to Padres Impact against Grasshoppers United, and Ospina couldn't save that one, and the Belgian midfielder made it 1-0 to Patrice Impact in the game. And Patrice Impact on the counter again as Eric Cantona pressed on and found Lacazette in the box, and all he had to do is strike it, and he did that, and Ospina couldn't save that one, and it was actually now 2-0 to Patrice Impact here at the Grasshopper Turf Stadium. And Grasshoppers United tried to get back in the match as Ciro Immobile striked it but saved by one hand by Hugo Lloris. However, the match ended here today from 2 goals from Tielemans and Lacazette to give Patrice Impact the 3 points, and won here today by 2-0. However, Georgington Red Devils got themselves in front in the match as Usain Bolt pressed on and then, however, just tapped it towards Wayne Rooney with an open goal, an open net, and equalised to make the Red Devils, the defending champions of the PremierLiga, go 1 goal in front here against Iceberg Forest. And however, Iceberg Forest from Deco, from Haddy, and then however lost the ball there to Kai Havertz. And Havertz found Ronaldo there, no one marking him. And CR7, the best player in the world, Ronaldo, almost scored but saved from Martin de Bruyne to save that one for going to the back of the net. And the Forest midfielder, Sonny Cazorla, was actually fouled by Koulibaly but played on until actually the ball was tackled by Sanchez, as a referee gives away a free kick here for Iceberg Forest in the game. And Deco, a free kick for him for Iceberg Forest, had a shot, nicely set and done, hit the wall, could have bounced towards the goal, but it was saved by Chris Bader to stop that one from maybe could have dropped into the back of the net for a goal there. However, there was actually Georgington Red Devils, however, got themselves a second goal of the matchup as Wayne Rooney passed the ball squarely to Usain Bolt and scored to make it 2-0 to the Red Devils. A very good goal for the Jamaican forward, and he makes it 2-0 to the Red Devils in the match. And a great ball there from Wayne Rooney. Passed the ball nicely to Usain Bolt. No one there marking him, and now it's 2-0 to the Georgington Red Devils in the match. And however, Cristiano Ronaldo though passed it nicely to Wayne Rooney, there to Usain Bolt, had his shot, almost made it free, but went wide for a goal kick. And however, Iceberg Forest, of course, lost control of the ball as Yang Akpo passed the ball wrongly there to Wayne Rooney. And then Ronaldo could have scored, but a great save there from De Bruyne to save that one. And the match ended here today at the Iceberg Stadium as it ended as Iceberg Forest 0, the Georgington Red Devils 2 at the end of the match. It was a nice cross from Youssef Poulsen to cross the ball into David Trezeguet, and then headed it but went wide for a goal kick. And Cobham Town got themselves a chance as Roger Wilson passed the ball to Pele, had a shot but skidded away wide, and it's still 0-0 between Cobham and South Coast. So a good chance, the only chance they only had in the game, and Cobham could have made that one 1-0, but Pele, the great Pele, scuffed that one wide. Finally, they got themselves in front for the first time in the matchup from a little turn from Pele, strikes it into that top corner of the goal, and the great Pele finally made it 1-0 to Cobham Town in the match. Great ball, nicely set and done there from Stevie Jallard, and then Pele right there strikes it, and he makes it 1-0 to Cobham Town. Cobham Town tried to get themselves to hold on in the match in the second half, but it wasn't to be, as Usain Poulsen striked it from that top corner of the goal to make it 1-1 in the game here. And there's a great ball there from Lucas Perez, and then gave the ball there to Youssef Poulsen and striked it and beat Mark Green to make it 1-1 in the match. Then, however, South Coast Rangers, however, passed it nicely to Yusuf Poulsen and almost scored to make it 2, but went wide for a goal kick. Cobham dig deep and tried throughout the whole game to get themselves their first 3 points of the season, but it wasn't to be, as South Coast scored another goal in the late stage of the matchup to get themselves 2-1 up in the game from 2 goals from the Belgium, and Cobham cannot handle or hold on for a point or even a victory over South Coast Rangers, as now in the pouring down rain in Cobham, 2-1 to South Coast. It's game over here at the Craft Arena as Cobham Town tried to get themselves their first 3 points of the season, but was denied by a 2-1 win for South Coast. A new manager, a new era arrives at Hashtag United during the week as Mark Goldbridge sacked and replaced by Will Steele, as his first game was travelled away from home to Goldfield Boys United, but it was actually a bad to worse it could have been, as it was Tino Werner could have made it 1-0 to Goldfield, but was wide for a goal kick. And Goldfield carried on pressing on as Cavani passed the ball to Hazard, to Tino Werner, back to Hazard, and could have made it 1-0, but went wide for a goal kick. And then Goldfield Boys finally got themselves in the lead in the match, finally for the first time, as Eden Hazard scored as the ball skidded towards his legs, and Goldfield are in the lead by 1-0 at Goldfield Park Stadium, and Ben Foster couldn't keep that one out, and Will Steele's first game in charge as manager for Hashtag has not gone to a good start so far. Hashtag have got themselves actually a free kick in the matchup as a foul from Kevin De Bruyne to give away a free kick as Lynch was fouled, as the Belgian midfielder gives away a free kick for Hashtag United in the game. And however, Goldfield Boys United carried on pressing on in this match as Tino Werner was on the counter-attack trying to go 1v1, but then however passed the ball to Bale, but good defending from Paul Nash to defend that one off for a corner. It was a nice cross there from Gareth Bale to cross the ball into the box from Cavani, header, but great safe fingertip from Ben Foster to keep that one out. Another corner again for Goldfield, and then cross from Bale, and it went right into the hands of Ben Foster, the cycling GK, to clear that one out. But Hashtag United did not give up without a fight though, as Speed got themselves the goal, and the first goal under the new era of Will Steele, and Hashtag United scored a famous goal from Speed at Goldfield Park Stadium, and that's a good start to the career of Will Steele as manager for Hashtag United, as it's now 1-1 in the 58th minute of the matchup against Goldfield Boys United. A great goal for Speed. I've got to say, I'll tell you what, under the new manager Will Steele, that is a beautiful goal that is from Speed. Then however, Cavani passed the ball there to Tino Werner to Eden Hazard to make it 2-1, but it was actually a chance, 1v1, but it's missed, and it's a goal kick for Hashtag. The Will Steele era was a very good start to him in his managerial career as manager of Hashtag United, as the game ends in his first game in charge as Hashtag United 1, Goldfield Boys United 1. There's a nice cross from Johan Cruyff for Paulsburg United across into the box, and it was a header points away. Then Pavon had a shot but went wide for a goal kick. And then 12 minutes in the game, Johan Cruyff passed the ball to Pele to under, and equalised to put Paulsburg in the lead as the ball fumbled from the hands of James Taylor, rolled into the back of the net, and now Paulsburg in the lead by 1-0. A nice counter-attack from Johan Cruyff to pass the ball to Pele to Johan Cruyff, and then Johan Cruyff almost scored to make it 2-0. And then in the second half, however, Los Andreas Pompey tried to get a goal in the match from a shot from Dyer, but saved by Peter Schmeichel. And it was a nice ball there from Diaz to pass it nicely there to Alex Hunter, though to Dyer, but went wide. And however, Los Andreas Pompey carried on pressing on as Hunter gave the ball to Kanu. He was open and then scored to make it 1-1 and to get themselves back in the match. And they finally did, as Los Andreas Pompey made it 1-0 at Willard Road. And the official whistle's officially blown here at the Willard Road Stadium as it was Wolfsburg United 1, Los Angeles Pompey 1, as it ended as a draw. The official results here for Matchday 11 of the PremierLiga. Adders Gunners 2, Hasenfield Terriers 1, Chester Blue Tigers 0, Georgington City 2, Goldfield Boys United 1, United 1, Cobham Town 1, South Coast Rangers 2, Grasshoppers United 0, Padres Impact 2, Iceberg Forest 0, the Georgington Red Devils 2, Inter Taloga 3, Sporting Sand Lake 0, Wolfsburg United 1, Los Angeles Pompey 1, Red Bull Tomato 0, Los Angeles 1, Waynord 1, Parantos 2. The league table as it stands here for Matchday 11, we have his Alice Gunners atop with 29 points. In second we have his Georgington Red Devils only 1 point behind with 28 points. In third place we have his Parantos with 23 points. In fourth place with Inter Taloga with 23 points. In fifth we have his Padres Impact with 21 points. In sixth place we have his Goldfield Boys Night with 20 points. In seventh place we have his Georgington City with 19 points. In eighth place we've got his Waynord with 17 points. In ninth we have his Chester Blue Tigers with 17 points. And in 10th place to wrap up the top half of the table is Red Bull Tomato with 17 points. In the bottom half of the table we have his Sporting Sand Lake with 13 points. In 12th we have his Hasenfield Terriers with 13 points. In 13th we have his South Coast Rangers with 12 points. In 14th we have his Los Angeles with 11 points. In 15th we have his Wolfsburg United with 10 points. In 16th we have his Grasshoppers United with 9 points. In 17th place we have his Los Angeles Pompey with 8 points. In the relegation playoff place we have his United with 4 points. In 19th we have his Iceberg Forest with 3 points. And last we have his Cobham Town with 3 points. For next week's fixtures we have for Matchday 12 is Georgington City versus United under their new manager Will Steele. What can he do to handle City away from home again? Our Padres Impact will play against Chester Blue Tigers we are featuring. The game highlights will have his Wolfsburg United versus Adders Gunners, Hasenfield Terriers versus Grasshoppers United, Los Angeles versus Iceberg Forest, the Georgington Red Devils versus Cobham Town, Waynord versus South Coast Rangers, Sporting Sand Lake versus Parantos, Los Angeles Pompey versus Inter Taloga, and Goldfield Boys United versus Red Bull Tomato. And that is that from PremierLiga content. But before we end the show here for Matchday 11, we've heard from Hervé Renard after the game, after the defeat against Georgington Red Devils, and he's not in a very good mood.
We didn't attack at all in the game, embarrassing the game again. Attacking forwards for the team gives me a headache. This season so far, I can respect we're a small club in this division. But we are all kept roll over every match so far in the last 11 matches. And we haven't won a single game yet so far this season. I can respect that we are up against one of the toughest teams today. Up against Ronaldo and the Georgington Red Devils, the league holders from the last 2 seasons. However, we should have done better attacking today. Like last week's performance at South Coast 3-3 at home. We are the second from bottom this season because we've been... That's why. Merci.
Huge criticism right there after the game for Hervé Renard, the manager of Iceberg Forest. But that's all we have time for here today with Gary Walker here. We'll see you next week for Matchday 12. Goodbye.